Hey YouTubers, more Robb Magnified. Guys, this video is going to be for people who have an Osmo Pocket or an Osmo Pocket 2. I don't know if this would work with the Osmo Pocket 3. I've had this camera, I bought it used for about a year, and the more I use it, the more I like it. One of the problems I have with it is the screen is very small. And I live in South Florida, and sometimes if there's a lot of bright sun, it's hard to see the screen. Now, if I use my reading glasses, even with the bright sun, it's kind of hard. So I thought, what if I could get a magnifier? I had a pocket magnifier. This is like a 2 or 3 times magnification. And I took some plain cardboard from the Priority mailbox and was able to attach it. And the focal plane length was about 5 inches, about 5.5. And I looked online and I actually found another manufacturer that had a 4 times magnification Fresnel lens. So that's what I tried to use. And for the focal plane for that, it was about 6 inches. And it was just kind of unwieldy. It also, if I had to use my glasses with the lenses, it just didn't work. So I could use my glasses or I could use the lens, one or the other. I couldn't use both. And it just didn't look right. So I thought about it some more and I realized one of my biggest problems wasn't so much the focus, because I could get my reading glasses pretty close to the screen, but the sun was always pretty bright. So since I had the platform for holding the lens, I said, let me just cover it up. And I made a little box to cover and reduce the amount of light that comes onto the little digital screen. So it's a pleasure working with this type of material and tape, because with epoxy, once you put it on, you can't remove it. Where the tape, you can remove it, put it back on and off repeatedly till you kind of make a little prototype. So this actually folds up pretty well. I'm only doing this when people are watching. When they're not watching, it goes much better. But it will fold up, and I've got a little rubber band around here somewhere. And so this isn't too bulky. And you wouldn't use this a lot because this screen is actually fairly bright. But when you're out in the sun here in South Florida, sometimes you really need something. So this might be helpful to people who have an Osmo Pocket or an Osmo Pocket 2. I'm not too sure how well this would work with the 3, unless you kept the screen folded. If you make it into landscape mode, you wouldn't be able to do this. But yeah, I thought it was something kind of fun and really simple, inexpensive. You could make a little hack for your Osmo Pocket. This has been a very pleasant surprise. I've dropped this a couple times. Actually, Bennett, I made a video how you could file and make it so it continues to work after you push it down into there. It doesn't move anymore. I also had attached my bicycle, and the bicycle fell over a couple times and knocked the camera off. And actually, the plastic came apart here, and it still continues to work fine. I'm really impressed by how robust and well built these little Osmo Pockets are. They look fragile, but they're surprisingly robust. So that's the video. I have a playlist of hacks for video making and camera hacks and so on I've made over the years. You might want to take a look. And some of the stuff is kind of old. You wouldn't use it anymore because things have changed. We don't use a potato to film anymore. But sometimes I do. But you know what I mean. Take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next week. Bye-bye.